Hi, it's Beth with your little bit of Beth for today. What I want to talk to you about today is when we send out a blanket communication in hopes that the one person who's violating either the norm or the rule or the guideline or behaving outside the way we want them to behave, we're hoping that they get the message and we're hoping that everybody else understands that this message is not for them. This is such tricky business. I just got off the phone with a coaching session with someone who said to me they're very new to the process and they're very new to the Beth Wonson and Company way of leading and supervising and empowering people. And so they said to me, yeah, what I'm doing because I don't want her to feel picked on. I don't want her to feel singled out. And so what I've been doing is just sending general emails or talking to the whole entire group and saying, if this doesn't apply to you, you will know that. And you can disregard it. Well, let me tell you the truth about that. When you do that, the people who are doing a good job begin wasting time, our most valuable, precious, and non-renewable resource. They begin wasting time trying to figure out, when did I do that? Oh, maybe she means this. Maybe she means that. Maybe when I did this, it wasn't appropriate. They commit all kinds of headspace that they could be working on the goals and objectives of the organization when they could be working on the things they most need to be getting done. They commit their headspace to figuring out, oh shoot, I wonder if she's talking to me. Chances are probably, I'm making this up, but it's a pretty good guess based on my experience. Chances are probably 99 to 1 that the person that you really want to be addressed through your communication, they're not even hearing it. You have watered it down for them so much. If they understood that their behavior was a challenge to begin with, then they probably would have already taken steps to remediate it. So as I said to my coaching client this morning, feedback, it needs to be direct. It needs to be based on facts with no story, no emotion attached to it, no assumptions that you're making up. It needs to be direct. It needs to be to the point. It needs to be fact-based. And then you need to follow up with an email. And what I like to do is to say, hey, I'm going to give you this information right now. This is a behavior that I'm seeing that needs to be improved or changed so that the work that you're doing aligns with the goals of this department, the goals of the organization, and what we're trying to achieve. Is A, what I've seen, B, what I've seen, C, what I've seen. And when I go back to my desk, I'm going to send you an email with that in it so that when you have time, you can read it again. You can absorb it, and then we can sit down and I can either answer your questions or you can tell me what steps you are going to take to make a change in that behavior. This is such a better approach than sending a blanket email and hoping everybody who isn't doing the behavior filters themselves out and the people who are get the message. No. And when you let them know, I'm going to follow up with an email, and you do, now you have a record. And so you may even ask them to respond to you in an email about what are 1 or 2 action steps that they're going to take to shift the behavior. So then you have a record of this dialogue, which can go in the folder. I believe this is a far more effective way. It reduces drama and chaos. I hope this little bit of Beth has been helpful to you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. If this is inspiring to you, go to navigatingchallengingdialogue.com and take a look at how to have a Navigating Challenging Dialogue workshop happen at your organization with your staff. Thanks. Talk to you soon.